I'm gonna just talk to the camera, and maybe just me talking and bringing up these topics and bringing awareness to certain things to make people want to research and actually, see what I'm talking about, or if they got a theory or they feel like it's some misinformation somewhere. At least I got you thinking, or got you to the point where you're researching for certain things. And after you research it, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get where I'm coming from. It ain't going to be too much of, oh, you don't know what you talking about. Yeah, whatever. Yo, what up? It's Brock Main, aka Kingy Hotep. For those in the back, Kingy Hotep. But anyway, I ain't did this shit in a while, but I'm gonna start doing it more often because I'm tired of the bullshit, and I feel like everybody come back to this realm and they have a purpose, and whatever they haven't learned in their previous life, when they come back, they're gonna do it all over again until they raise their level of consciousness, and once they raise that level of consciousness and they learn whatever it is they're supposed to learn in this realm or this lifetime in this story, that's when you keep elevating. And but it's a lot of things that be crossing my mind. I be talking to people about all the time. And it's crazy how a lot of us have been waking up and seeking knowledge, and there's a lot of people that still sleep. So with that being said, when I smoke and, I do my meditation and all that, I talk a lot. A lot of people that know what I'm talking about, when you smoke weed, you're going to talk a lot. So I'm like, okay, even if ain't nobody got time to talk to me or whatever the hell they got going on in their life, I'm gonna just talk to the camera, and maybe just me talking and bringing up these topics and bringing awareness to certain things to make people want to research and actually, see what I'm talking about, or if they got a theory or they feel like it's some misinformation somewhere. At least I got you thinking, or got you to the point where you're researching for certain things, and after you research it, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get where I'm coming from. It ain't going to be too much of, oh, you don't know what you talking about. Yeah, whatever. Anywho, for the people that actually willing to listen and actually have an open mind, cool, that's who I want to talk to. I don't want to talk to people who set in their ways and ain't going to change nothing about what they do in their life as far as what they were taught. Because it's 2024, and we need to understand as a people that I'm talking about my people. You know what I'm saying? The people that look like me, the people who act like me, the people who recreate themselves and look like me. This is who I'm talking to. Everybody else, whatnot, this is for educational purposes only. I ain't trying to tell nobody what the fuck to do. I ain't trying to tell nobody how to live their life. I'm just giving it to you from my perspective and from my experience and all that. But first, I want to talk about this voting thing when the election come up. The truth be told, like, I don't even see the purpose of me or anybody who look like me to be voting anyway. What the fuck are you voting for? Like, ain't nobody gonna do shit for you. Like, everything that we ever accomplished in this country or in the world, because we got the greatest history, the best history, we got the most genius-like DNA. You know what I'm saying? So don't come telling me, oh, I need to vote in these people's system and participate in their racism or white supremacy type platform that they got going on. Because, like, racism is not a person. It's taught. It's a system. That's why they call it racism. Like, because it's more than just a person. It's bigger than that. This is a way of life. This is the way they program shit. This is like you telling me that I was supposed to go vote for somebody just because they got skin of color. That's got to be the stupidest shit you can fall for. Like, for what, nigga? We did that with Obama. What he do? Not a goddamn thing. All he did was give us something to talk about. That's it. We ain't get nothing accomplished. We still in the same situation we in, if not worse, because prices keep going up. Everything you want to pay for, you got to pay to pay. You got to pay the motherfuckers just to work. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. To me, we still slaves. Because why is it that these people, the albinos, I'm gonna call them albinos. I'm not even gonna say nothing outside of that. You figure out who the albinos is. I could be pronouncing it wrong, but the people out there, that's what they know what I'm talking about. The albinos. When you understand what was, then that's when you'll know what is. See, you can't sit here and assume because somebody told you something that's facts, or because somebody said this or told you this or was passed down this. See, the problem is we get passed down traditional ignorance from our ancestors that came before us because, once upon a time, we wasn't not allowed to read. We weren't allowed to do none of that shit. We couldn't even look at an album nor in the face. So now that we're in a situation where we got to deal with that system, what the hell makes you think anybody we vote for is going to do something for us? The lady said it herself that she's not going to do nothing for black people specifically. Like, she pure said it out her mouth. She said, no. Like, she said it with a curved face and everything. Like, no. Okay.
Let's really be clear about that. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No.
No. Okay, bitch. Fuck you then. Okay? Because we've been talking about this shit for how long? This country was built off of who? You know what I'm saying? Like, we built this whole fucking country off the backs of our ancestors inventing shit and putting their blood, sweat, and tears and making this shit happen because they was forced to. But still, we made the situation even better because the dummies that was in control used our techniques and whatever. Because, see, we had to make everything we touch. It like we are part of creation. That's first of all, we are part of creation. So if we was created from the Most High, we already got genius like DNA. Of course, everything you do, you're going to try to find a better way to do it. So, of course, when they was out there picking cotton and in these fucked up conditions to the point where some of the women on the rice plantations or, most of the folks that they had as slaves didn't have a life expectancy past 19. So the shit was brutal. Like, shit was fucked up. So, yeah. So what do you think you doing now? You ain't in the field, but you in the building. You in the building, So, you got to respect anybody who out here trying to make money or be an entrepreneur and do it their damn self, or just trying to hold it down without depending on the system, because that's what they don't want. America's biggest threat, period, is us getting together and coming together and sticking together. And I mean as a collective, all across the board. They already showed you over and over and over again how this shit go. They take your tax dollars and they hire this idiot to come do whatever the fuck his job duty is supposed to do with the intent. So it's like, how many lies do our ancestors and our people, that could have been your mama, that could have been anybody mama, yo. But everybody just like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, yo. If that was my mama, yo, I don't want to talk to no newscast. I don't want to talk to no goddamn reporter. I don't want no public attention. No, fuck y'all. I want that motherfucker who killed my mama. An eye for an eye. I'm not doing like anywho. Because now we about to go left. Anywho, what I'm saying is we are still participating in a system that's not designed for us to thrive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I understand I'm a diehard Steelers fan and I support some of that shit or whatever because everybody gonna get in somewhere. But at the same time, that's not your purpose in life. So you can't put all your time into it. And that goes with arguing people over that shit. How you gonna argue over some shit that you can't control? You know what I'm saying? And politics is something that we can control once everybody get a understanding on how this thing worked. They put a woman in the office because they knew that shit was already in the playbook a long time ago. Presidents are not elected. They are selected. They know exactly what the fuck they doing. They make you go in there and vote and paint all these stories and give you all this theory and shit and all that and make you feel like you part of the situation, like you did your part. Hell fucking no. No. How green could you be? You got to be smoking some good shit to think that these motherfuckers ever gonna give a damn about you and your way of thriving and giving us anything as far as support. Right now, it's the Democratic Party who is bringing all these immigrants in to take your Social Security, your housing, tuition, the low end jobs that, you know, for people that's probably felons or people, you know what I'm saying, that just ain't got no trade and they just out here trying to make a dollar, an honest dollar, whatever. They getting all that. That's why they set up. And then on top of that, even if they gave us business, and they don't even want us to have our own businesses in our own neighborhoods. That's why they give it to the immigrants or whoever them people is that come over there, so they can take the money that we bring in and they can thrive. You know what I'm saying? So how the hell that you got different cultures out here that either get aid or some type of assistance from the government or some type of law or some type of hate crime law, you know, made for them, but they can't do that for us. It's like every year or every other year, somebody, they sacrificing one to us. They keep proving to you that it don't matter what y'all do, you only gonna get it if you get it in blood. I don't care what nobody say. Everything that my ancestors ever fought for, they had to get it in blood. The reason why y'all able to hold these phones and be out here acting like your shit don't stink and buying all this material shit and basically paying for a fucking name, don't nobody care about that bullshit. That shit don't make you. So why the fuck we out here acting like we better than each other and we thriving off material shit when as soon as you buy that shit, you don't give a fuck about it no more anyway. You thinking about something else. So it's pointless. It's like we basically take the money, don't do what we supposed to do. All of us beef against each other and shit. It's a damn shame I can't walk past a dude, you know, on some random shit and everybody got to tense up and put that hard face on and shit just to, you know what I'm saying? Like, we shouldn't be like that. We should be able to look at each other and pay homage to each other like, yeah, nigga, we the same people, man. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Peace. You feel me? Like, and collab. How the hell we outdo everything that's presented in front of us, but we can't outdo them with peace and coming together as a community and goddamn doing what's right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a movie with Tupac, you know, that Tupac All Eyes on Me movie when he hopped out the whip and was dumping at the police and shit because they was out there harassing the dude and shit. Like, that's what we supposed to do, man. When you see a brother out there getting yoked up or beautiful black goddess out there getting yoked up and they out there taking advantage of them, it's our job to jump in that shit. Like, I don't give a fuck who they is. I don't care what the government said. I don't care what job he doing. That could be your sister, your mama, your aunt. That could be all them getting beat the fuck up by these motherfuckers and jumping them. And just because they got guns don't mean you can't have yours. Like, we did not sign no contract saying they got the authority over us. Point blank. We did not give them no authority to be able to come to my house or even jump behind me. I don't give a fuck. How the hell our tax dollars is paying their salary, but yet they keep coming up with more ways to make us pay their court the money. It's all about the fucking money. You know what I'm saying? He can jump in his car and be bored off of your dime and jump behind you and fuck with you some more. And then if you don't listen to him and tell him get the fuck on, he can pull his gun out and take your life. Man, that's bullshit. We ain't signed no contract for that. So at the end of the day, we got every right to bear arms, and that's with the police. That's with any fucking body that got a problem or got a gun pointed at us. We got a right to shoot back. And ain't nowhere in hell they can fuck with everybody. See, the problem is everybody participate. They sit back and watch. No, get in that shit. Because chaos, they ain't got enough. They ain't got enough people. They ain't got enough people. They do not got enough people, yo. You know what I'm saying? I mean, think about it. If 3-4 motherfuckers come walking in your hood and they start and shit and y'all see them picking on the one guy, y'all jump and whoop his ass, well, the same shit go for them because they're a gang too. Them motherfuckers pull up and they got the government that got their back, but the government is nothing without us. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get it, yo. Like, it just be a lot of shit that just don't make sense to me. Why people just feel like, they just gonna keep on participating in this system, and we won't take matters in our own hands. I mean, you got to think about it. Like, when they came here as settlers and they couldn't grow their own food, it was once upon a time we was already here. Like, who the fuck you think the Indians are, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? They'll paint any type of picture to keep your ass from knowing who you are. You know what I'm saying? They had to give you that Bible first. They had to give you a book. See, everything come with directions. Even your goddamn car come with a manual. Here, this is what you do for this, and this is what you do for that. So while I'm whooping your ass and taking you over here to work for free, I want you to follow this right here. And if you don't obey by it, I'm gonna hang you or I'm gonna kill you. And some of them just did it anyway. So I'm like, bro, it's no goddamn way you can still be naive and be like, oh, this is real and this is not. Like, bro, like, you gotta understand, every day you have to get up and you are nothing but energy. That's it. You can't create it nor destroy it. You can create it, but it's a manifestation from another energy. So at the same time, you can't destroy it. So we don't really die. You know what I mean? All we do is come back. Every time a baby is born, that's one of our ancestors coming back. Whatever they didn't learn in that realm or whatever purpose they have, they're coming right back. All we doing is jumping into another avatar. You ain't gonna remember what you had in that past life, but you probably have some dreams or some thoughts in your mind that's unexplainable, but that's probably from your last life. You know what I'm saying? Like, spirituality is different. See, we gotta understand, we are the continuation of our ancestors. You know what I mean? Without their existence, you wouldn't be here. It's not some old magic or some old fake believe shit. They was here. Because how the fuck did you get here? You know what I'm saying? How did you get here? So I'm not going to pay homage to some entity that I never knew of or no proof of that they've been here. See, my ancestors, they've been here. You know what I'm saying? For millions of years. So you're not going to sit here and tell me that I ain't a king, motherfucker. I don't care what you think of me. I don't care what you done convinced yourself. I don't care about none of that shit, dog. I'm a king, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I move through life that way. Like, if you not on some king energy, then I'm a stay out your way, you stay out my way. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no love lost. Just understand, I still love you. I just wish better for you. And I'm going to speak that into existence, Ashe. So, at the end of the day, I'm not out here about to keep listening to bullshit and not talk about it. Some people, they be with it because now, I could just be on some random shit. You don't even want to talk to nobody. And random people would just come walk up and just start talking out of nowhere and just to get me to say something to them. And, but I feel like that comes from when you raising your levels of vibration and shit, you got to understand, you one with the universe. Everything that's made up in the sun is made up in you. You know what I'm saying? When you look at a flower, when you talk to it, good things happen with that flower. You know what I'm saying? When you talk bad on yourself, bad things gonna happen. That shit gonna give you what you asked for. You know what I'm saying? So, the best thing I can say now for my people is to meditate and, just get knowledge, man. Don't just sit around and sleep on that. If you got a phone, you got knowledge. All you got to do is tap into it and know what to look for and how to maneuver around it. Like, I'm telling you, man, like, there's no way. And then shit, I done started reading so many books, like, it's going to, I don't care. I'm going to finish them. But I be on it, man. Like, I'm not about to sit here and just not know something that I need to know because, a person with knowledge is unfit to be a slave. They understand what's going on. You see it's a lot of bullshit you will see happening right in front of your face and you just be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so with that being said, man, every day, make sure you learn something, you know what I'm saying? Every day, learn something new. Don't never let your mind go to rest because your mind is your biggest weapon. So to all my neuromelanin people out there, and you know what I'm saying, all my brothers, my sisters, my peoples, my ancestors, everybody that circles around my culture and DNA, I want y'all to understand that you are beautiful people. You are beautiful beings. You are part of the divine nature. You are one with nature. Everything that's made up in nature is made up in you. So that also come with genius-like things like, don't think because you see a celebrity on TV doing something and they getting all the praise that you're supposed to praise them. No, everybody that look like us got talent. Everybody is multi-talented that look like me. Please understand, we are the original people. So everything came from us. I don't care what it is. I don't care what they try to claim. They can't do it. It all started from us. You know what I'm saying? So please don't go out here thinking that you can't be true and in tune with nature with yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, your beautiful brown skin. You know what I mean? You go out there, you get in that sun. I be hearing people out here talking about they putting on sunscreen. What the fuck are you doing that for? You got neuromelanin. You don't need sunscreen. What the fuck? Like, who told you that lie? Stop believing the bullshit. See, I'm going to speak inspirational things to y'all, man, because, don't just sit here and settle, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody tell you less than just because they don't want to, give you nothing. We've been thriving way before they got here, man. We created the albinoids, man. They need our DNA to survive. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't sit here and think it's a game. This human trafficking thing been going on long before it been exposed. What the hell you think slavery was? Like, goddamn. That shit ain't nothing new. They been doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, please understand that you are like, every time they call you a nigga, they calling you in an ignorant manner. They are calling you a god, and they don't even know it. So don't let them steal your energy and get mad and bark and be ready to whoop their ass. No, they calling you a god. They don't even know that. But you do. You should know that. You know what I'm saying? You create your own reality. That's a God-like thing. You know what I'm saying? You create your own reality, and it starts from here. I'm not going for all this, I want to be like this person. No, I want to be like this person that's in here, because this person in here can manifest your reality. It can manifest your reality, and you can be like, damn. And when you see it, it's gonna be so crazy that it's like when it happened, you be so calm and humble because you thought of that. That's your reality. Everybody else, don't worry about the haters. Don't worry about the people that's mad that ain't doing shit for themselves. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got time for that. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, understand your beautiful hair. When you step outside, you look like nature. That's why the beautiful brown woman and the brown man can stand next to each other with the same afro in the forest, and all that shit will be identical. You know what I'm saying? That because we part of nature, bruh. So, like, we got to understand how beautiful we are. Like, I'm not going for all this bullshit they try to present to me on TV about, this Louis Vuitton and all this bullshit material shit. No, I'm better than material. You know why? Because your neuromelanin costs $400 to $500 more than gold. And we create that. Like, our body got more melanin in it in the inside of your organs than you do in your skin, bro. And you telling me you need all that material shit to validate yourself? Hell fucking no, bro. We better than that, dog. Like, I ain't saying that we better than everybody and all that, but at the same time, I'm saying that, bro. Like, fuck it. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we kings and goddesses, bro. Like, and we need to actually, you know what I'm saying, stand on that shit. Like, you stand on everything else. Stand on being a king and a god, bro. And don't let these motherfuckers dictate your reality. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just leave it at that, yo, because I got a lot to talk about, and, and it's going to get deep, and, I'm going to ruffle some feathers or whatever the case may be, but, respectfully, I don't give a damn, because I'm trying to uplift my people. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to uplift my people because ain't nobody else going to do it. We got to do it ourselves.